22nd gold coin. Doctor's prescription. I was sitting in front of the doctor who was writing a prescription for me to follow after my detailed checkup. I had had a severe flu, and he had given me a variety of colourful medicines in pill form, along with very specific instructions regarding the how to take this medicine within specific intervals of time. Each selected medicine had some role to perform, and its effect was time-bound, so it had to be taken in certain sequence. I was not aware of this. I took the prescription to the pharmacy, which gave me all the medicines with advice once again on how I need to consume this medicine in the next few days. I immediately started using the medicine, and I had consumed it within a few days. However, there was no improvement in my condition. I rushed back to the doctor and complained that I was feeling even worse and that he might not have diagnosed me correctly. He simply asked me one question: had I followed the prescription as advised? I responded, not exactly, as I had taken all of the medicine. However, the timings were not very strict. This was the catch, and the doctor told me that in order for the prescription to work effectively, I must follow the established regime of taking the medicine as advised. Otherwise, it would not work, and it would have less effectiveness to cure me from my illness. Now, let's exaggerate the situation, and instead of taking the prescribed medicine, what if I just read the prescription again and again, and I also put this prescription in a glass of water to get purified water for my speedy recovery? Do you believe anything would happen? Absolutely not. People around me would make serious fun of me because of how much common sense I am lacking, thinking that I will recover from illness just by reading a doctor's prescription and putting it into water, or wearing it around my neck for that matter. But it is very strange. Many believers are currently doing the same with the Creator's prescription, the Holy Book, which is available to us. They simply think that it is not important to follow the Creator's prescription in its totality. Rather, they think that just reading, or to dipping its verses in water to drink, or wrapping it around their arm and neck will heal them. Funny, isn't it? Our Creator wants us to follow His prescription in totality, and not to just simply read or to offer apparent rituals of respect. So the reason for our emptiness inside and the grief and fear we feel is due to the fact that we have not yet opted to follow the Creator's prescription in totality. We have taken the liberty to customize this heavenly wisdom according to our own interpretation. So you might have seen that people's life is in jeopardy and total chaos. The only solution to bring that desired peace into our lives is through total commitment and implementation of this prescription. You know that in this world we evaluate the integrity of someone by comparison in one's words and actions. If these are synchronized, then we declare that this specific person has the characteristics of integrity. Now, regarding the Creator, don't you realize that this holy book contains His sayings, and this world is actually His action? And is it possible to have even a slight chance of mismatch? Absolutely not. This is the big dilemma in our life, that we are making different interpretations of these worldly happenings according to our own filters of understanding, which naturally vary from one person to another. So the best option available is to get immersed with the totality of this message from the Creator and accept wholeheartedly the way He wants us to get into action of implementing what He desires. But if we completely neglect or only partially choose some of the things which are easier to follow and forget about those which are a bit challenging to us, then we should keep this in mind. The problem is not with the prescription, it is actually with us. Think about it. Summary points. 1. In order to recover from any of our physical ailments, we must follow the doctor's prescription in totality. 2. Similarly, to get rid of any of our spiritual ailments, we must follow our Creator's prescription in the form of His holy teachings in totality.